What's going on, fam? Welcome back to the video and welcome back to the hustle. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Tony and I run a cargo van business here in the state of New Jersey. Now today I want to show you how my business is making nearly $700 per day doing local deliveries. It is very early, it is very cold. Right now I'm getting some fuel for my car, and then we're gonna go pick up the cargo van and pick up today's route, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing to make this money. Alright guys, we're inside. I'm in my 2024 Transit, and as we do this route that goes out to New York, my driver will be doing a different route, a smaller one that stays here in New Jersey, and he will be using my 2011 Ford Transit Connect. We'll talk more about that in a minute. I gotta get this cargo van loaded up real quick, and then we're gonna hit the road. All of this is coming up here. I have it divided because those are the pharmacies and these are the hospitals. All right guys, we just finished loading up. It was a little bit of a workout as always, but I don't mind it. All right, so I was actually about to leave, but somebody needs a jumper. I'm gonna help them out real quick. Alright, shout out to Top Don, man. Top Don, they send us that battery jump back. As you can see, it does come in handy. Alright guys, let me show you what we're working with today. This is my main route that I do in my 2020 Ford Transit, and as you can see, or as I mentioned before, this route is made out of two contracts. You got my first contract here, which is about 15 pharmacies, and then you got my second contracts, which are about 3 hospitals. Now I do have this division here because I take care of the hospitals first, that way I can throw in all my empty containers here in the back, because yes, you got to pick up all the empty containers. And on that note, yes, I do touch the freight. Everything has got to be downloaded by hand using the hand truck. The only reason I mentioned that is because a lot of you have told me that touching the freight is a deal breaker. So that's something to consider if you're looking for local contracts. Local contracts, you're touching the freight most of the time. One of the main things that helped me combine these two routes is the fact that I'm the only one that comes to this area, so that kind of worked in my favor, and I was able to negotiate a separate rate for this route with the company. Now as far as the job itself, it is pretty easy and straightforward. Your phone becomes the scanner, and all you gotta do is scan all your stops upon delivery. Some stops may have as little as 1 box, while others will force you to use the hand truck. Oh, they're getting in the wrong way too. Live shakes. Alright guys, we're back in the warehouse. We got hit by some pretty hard rain, and you know the aftermath of that is a lot of heavy traffic. We finished the route, we're back in the warehouse. We downloaded all the empty containers, and I'm ready to park this cargo van for the day. So how much did we make from this route? This route makes $325 per day, and that is both contracts combined together. It takes about 65 to 70 miles round trip, and as you saw, I picked up at 5 in the morning. And today, of course, it took me a little longer because it was raining and I was filming this video, but I was finished at 1:30 p.m. Alright guys, it's time to get in the Transit Connect. Alright guys, we're now in my 2011 Ford Transit Connect. And as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, While we were doing the New York route, my driver was working on a much smaller route here in New Jersey. Now this route is very small. It's only 6 to 7 stops and it's about 35 miles round trip. It's very short. But it is also a daily route and it pays $200. And now it's time for my last contract, my afternoon route. But still the rain kept coming, causing traffic jams and making the evening a lot longer. But at last I succeeded. I made the delivery and I was on my way back to Jersey. Alright guys, we're back in the warehouse again. What a crazy day it has been. The rain always makes things a lot more difficult, but we just finished with our last and fourth contract of the day, so that's good. Alright, so this small route is paid at a flat rate for $135 for just 2 stops, but 80% of the time it's only 1 stop like it was today. I guess the other place doesn't make the order every day, but like I said, it is paid at a flat rate whether it's 1 or both stops. Also guys, the main contract that I did this morning using this 2024 Transit is not always $325 per day. That was today, which was a good day with a lot of stops, but sometimes I do have fewer stops, so it really ranges from around 280 to around 330-ish per day. So that brings us to a total of $660 for the day, nearly $700. Now of course this is gross pay, this is not my take-home pay, therefore it's a few things to keep in mind. Right off the bat, this $660 we're making every day is not taxed, so you know I gotta have a great tax strategy for when it comes to filing my taxes each year. Out of that $660 we're making every day, I also gotta count my driver its part. Now my driver does my smallest route, which is considered a part-time because it's only a few hours of work, but this works out great for my driver because he can focus on his studies in the afternoon. Also, I gotta pay all the expenses to run the business: fuel, insurance, maintenance, tow truck, repairs, drivers, anything in between in order to keep the business running. And I also make payments on this 2024 Transit. But it is a great vehicle though. I can go a full week with just 1 full tank of gas, which is around $70. And as far off the Transit Connect, I can do about 2 fill-ups per week, which is also gonna run you about $70 per week. So I can't really complain when it comes to fuel consumption because since I stay local, I'm not burning a lot of fuel. And of course, running a business takes a lot of time from you. As you saw, we picked up this morning at 5 a.m. and it's well over 6 p.m. So that's a well over 12-hour shift that I just put in. But don't worry guys, it's not always like this. I do have a spare driver if I really want some time off. Now guys, I'm not here to promote my best paycheck. This is for educational purposes and I just want to motivate you and show you what's down this path of going into the transportation industry. This isn't life-changing money, but it's better than my old 9 to 5. And the knowledge that comes with running a business is pretty priceless. I might make it look easy, but it's a lot of work behind it. But I'm just here to show you that you can build something of your own with a little bit of hard work and dedication. I am in a small business right now, but I have big goals and I'm just gonna continue to strive and stay positive, all while I'm thankful of how far my business has come. Brand new year coming up around the corner guys. Get your hustle on, chasing dreams, whether it's in this industry or another. Write your goals down, plan and execute. It's that simple. Show me some support, like this video, and stay safe out there guys.